deep it is, the diameter, puts all my GDT symbols in there and all of that. So this part is going to have 4 holes in it, and all 4 holes are going to be a little different from each other. One, I'm going to put a counterbore hole in, I'm going to put a counterbore tap hole, and then a blind drilled hole. And I'm going to show you how to do it using one sketch. All right. So the first thing I want to do is to go ahead and put a sketch on the surface and right-click to get that new sketch. Turn it so it's facing me. And then I'm going to go to this tool right here called Point. All right? Because I have 4 different holes, I have to put 4 different points. If I put all 4 points in my sketch at once, I'm going to show you what happens. If I go boom, 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 I would dimension them out where I want them to be. This one, this one, this one, that one, that one, this one, this one, this one, So everybody's blue now, and I don't mean sad. Okay, so I finished my sketch. If I click on my hole tool, you can see when I go to the From Sketch or On Point, see I can't use the On Point. I can't select my point, can I? Because that point is actually a work point. It is not a sketch point. So I have to use the From Sketch, and when I use the From Sketch, what happened?
Holes.
It selected all the holes, right? But they're all different. So I need to do something different. So this won't work this way. So I'm going to go back in here, open my sketch up, and I'm going to delete 3 of those holes. Now I'm going to finish my sketch. Now this kind of looks like it's actually harder than it is. It's a little time consuming, but it comes out better in the long run. And I'm going to show you why. So now I go here, and I'm going to make this one a through hole, and I'm going to make it 0.5 inches in diameter, and it's just a straight hole, straight through hole. So I don't have to do anything else with it. It's drilled, boom, I have my hole in there, right? I now go over here to this hole, and I click on the little plus sign and it will open up. I go to my sketch, I right click, I go to share sketch. Now my sketch has become a little hand with a pencil in it, meaning I can share it with other features. Okay, I can do more with it now. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to double click on that sketch, and I'm going to put my next point in. I'm going to make that 1.5 apart. I'm going to make sure it's horizontal. It's now blue. Alright. I then finish my sketch. I go to my hole tool. It's selected it already. Well, this one I want to be a counterboard hole. I want it to be tapped. And I'm going to make it, half 13 looks good. But 1/4 inch depth there is pretty good. I'm going to change the depth of that thread because, well, we'll make it so it goes all the way through, so it's long. Obviously, if it's a half inch diameter hole, 3/8 counterboard isn't going to work, so we'll make it 3/4 of an inch. I click apply or OK. It's now there. And if I turn this, you can see I got my little counterboard hole with holes in it. I come back to my sketch again. I put my next point in. I make sure it's vertical to this one. I give it a dimension from here to here. And we'll just go with 3. I finish my sketch. I go to my hole tool, and we're going to make this one a tapped hole, but it's going to have a distance, and we'll leave it at half 13, but its distance is going to be 0.75.